Seconda Alir, this is MrSirRaven, and by the power of Bjork, I'm doing another commentary. Guess what? It's another video somehow relating to Sonic the Hedgehog. But thanks to Yoros, it's not a rant or talking about a topic that is 2 years old. No, instead we got ourselves an inane Sonic fan. Somehow saying inane and Sonic fan together seems redundant. Well, anyways, we have a lovely, and I use that term sarcastically, video by SuperSonAmyFan about something important, I'm sure of. And I'm pretty sure people are asking me, why am I doing another video relating to Sonic? Well, you should have seen it coming. After all, my first avatar was this. Now let's get this video started.
Hello, YouTube.
And I'm done. At 2 seconds, I'm finishing this video because that was creepy as hell. I don't think I need to say anything more. Okay, fine, I'll keep going. How much more of this video do I have to go through? Joe Footlin.
Yeah, it's me. With the news.
The news that I have finally killed the Batman. I'm sorry, but seriously, he's introducing himself like he's some really creepy psychopath. This may be extreme hyperbole, but the mannerisms make him sound like a serial killer, and that's just scary. Even though Barry the Chopper is a serial killer, but he's not as, well... Shut up, I got Bjork on my side. What does he have?
Of, Sonic Adventure 2 being released for the PSN and the Xbox Live this October. I thought it was an appropriate time to bring this up.
Can we please make it a prerequisite that if you're going to be on YouTube, you have to have an editing program? Because, once again, people don't learn to edit out their gaps of silence and stuttering.
I noticed that a lot of people are forever baying for a Sonic Adventure 3. Well, does this look familiar to you?
Well, duh, of course it looks familiar. That's firewood that you're holding there.
Of course it does. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. This is an opinion I don't share with the rest of the world, but it's considered the worst game in the Sonic franchise ever. This game has gone through a couple of nicknames, Sonic 06 and Sonic 360, but there's one particular nickname that I personally like to call it, which I think it should be referred to a lot more.
Either this is a dramatic pause or he forgot what he's going to say. Either way, it's stupid.
Sonic 06 is Sonic Adventure 3.
Yeah, I'm just going to say flat out no to this because I'm pretty sure all these reasons are just going to be based on coincidence and have no real grounds. But then again, this is a Sonic fan, so why should I really be surprised that he's going to jump to this assumption?
That's right. The game that all you ungrateful Sonic fans have spat on, shat on, puked on, and thrown back in Sega's face is the Sonic Adventure game you had been baying for at least 4 years.
Yep, a game that has legitimate problems like graphical glitches, timed events that don't work right, insane loading times, physics that make no sense, a horrid camera system, shitty controls, and an overall super fluid storyline that was not all well received is the game that Sonic fans have been waiting for. How ungrateful are the Sonic fans for not wanting a game that is legitimately faulty? Shame on them.
Now that's a lot to take in, isn't it? Huh? A lot of you are probably refusing to believe it. Well,
isn't arrogance just the best tool to use when trying to prove something to someone? I mean, it works so well for dogs need pleasure too.
I have evidence that it is Sonic Adventure 3. Running theme in the Sonic Adventure games, something that is unique to the Sonic Adventure games, is a central hub where you can just run around, explore, with the threat of little or no enemies.
Oh, incorrect my not friend, because I have played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 before, and Sonic Adventure 2 didn't have a hub level whatsoever. It had a level selection map, which is not the same as a hub world.
This has been called the Adventure Field, and in Sonic 06, the town stages. Another recurring theme is the... oh, fuck.
And only after making 1 point, he seriously forgot the next one. You're on point 2 and you already forgot? People, there's this magical thing called a script. Learn to use it because it will help you from looking like a complete doofus. Now I'm just going to skip ahead until you actually can remember, and believe me, it takes a while.
Skip this one. The last recurring theme...
Wait, you only had 3 points? And you couldn't even remember the second one? Well, your first point sucked, and I easily proved it wrong. You didn't even have a second point, so your third one better blow me out of the fucking water.
Is the wide cast of characters. They all have their own little bit to do within the story Sometimes their story clashes with another character's story, causing tension, but at the end they all have to come together and fight the one common enemy. In the first Sonic Adventure game, it is Perfect Chaos. The second Sonic Adventure game, the Bio-Lizard, and in Sonic 06, Solaris.
Well then, by your logic, wouldn't that make Sonic Heroes Sonic Adventure 3? Because after all, Sonic Heroes has different characters who have their own different storylines that eventually cross over, and in the end, they all have to fight together to defeat Metal Sonic. And that game came out before Sonic 06.
I have now remembered what the second one was. It's the fact that with every number of the game, Adventure 1, Adventure 2, there is a new main hedgehog added. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic himself, obviously. Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow was added, who, for the most part, was the villain. Sonic 06, or Sonic Adventure 3...
Okay, seriously, just get on with your point. I'd probably cut out at least 2 minutes of your video because of how fucking long you take.
That had Silver. 3 Sonic Adventure games, 3 hedgehogs. Also, much like Shadow, Silver was for the most part believed to be the villain.
There's a difference. Perceived to be a villain. Shadow was an actual villain. He was actually trying to stop Sonic because he was following Eggman. Silver was trying to save the world from something dangerous and mistakenly hit Sonic because he thought Sonic was the villain.
Even the back of the box says, play as new foe, Silver. Keyword foe. Enemy. Villain.
Opponent, adversary, rival, repugnant. We know what a foe is. But even if Silver is classified as an enemy, I really don't think that it proves Sonic 06's Sonic Adventure 3. Because you're forgetting important stuff like the format of axe stages, the emerald fighting levels, finding up level up items, stuff like that. That's common in both Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. But probably one of the biggest things I guess you could group the Adventure series in having is the Chow Garden. Sonic 06 never had a Chow Garden. That was probably one of the prominent features of the Adventure series.
The Sonic Adventure games also end in a very similar fashion. The main hedgehog character turns super and fights the last boss.
Well, so did Sonic Heroes and Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Sonic Adventure 2, it's Sonic and Shadow to fight the Bio-Lizard. They change over when the rings are running out. Sonic 06 or Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic, Shadow and Silver changing places when they run out of rings to fight the boss. Do you see the running theme here?
Yeah, but that's really one thing. One thing isn't enough to make something part of a group. I had this discussion multiple times over and over and over again, guys, is that if you're going to compare something to something else, you need to have multiple traits. Now, we tried to put 3 of them, but one of them was wrong, and the other one you could apply to Sonic Heroes. So why isn't Sonic Heroes Sonic Adventure 3? In fact, why isn't Sonic Unleashed part of the series? Because Sonic Unleashed had the hub levels. It also had everyone eventually coming together from their different storylines, working together to defeat the final boss, and Sonic going super with his friends Tails and Knuckles to defeat the boss. So, why is Sonic 06 the one that's Sonic Adventure 3? I think, honestly, out of any games, it would probably be Sonic Heroes that's more likely, considering the fact that it was the game that just came out after Sonic Adventure 2, and is also technically part of the Dreamcast era, which Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were part of.
Well, there you have it. I have now given you evidence to why this game you all hate so much is the game that you're forever asking for.
Why would you think Sonic 06 is the game that people would all want? Just because maybe a few like things about the game? That's stupid. And like I said, I could say the same thing about Sonic Heroes and have more of a connection. I can bunk your whole 3 hedgehogs with this. In Sonic Heroes, you control 3 characters at once. You can level up 3 times, and there's 3 different stages in groups, 2 action stages and then a boss stage. So if there was already a Sonic Adventure 3, it'd be Sonic Heroes. And considering that also shares a similar art style, or at least more than Sonic Sticks, that's more proof. But even then, I wouldn't say that Sonic Heroes is Sonic Adventure 3.
And if you still don't want to believe it, well, you're either incredibly stupid or in serious denial.
And behold, the dumbest thing he could have said in this review. Agree with me, otherwise you're stupid or denying it. It's an opinion, man. nor does Sega or the Sonic team ever say Sonic 06 is Sonic Adventure 3. This is all just a view you have. And if I'm so stupid for not agreeing with you, why was I able to prove that, if anything, Sonic Heroes is a better choice with more evidence? And talking about stupid, you're 24, arguing over a kid's game and claiming your opinion is right and anyone who disagrees with you as wrong. That's not even a point 6-year-olds would make.
And well, if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
Oh god, what is he doing? Okay. I really don't get what that was supposed to be, but nevertheless, it was really, really dumb. And at 6 minutes and 43 seconds, we finished the video. Here's the thing. If you're going to make me believe something, try not to act like an asshole. There's a smug tone to his voice, like he's so smart. Yeah, the 3 points he had to make, he forgot the second one. I feel like he only made this comparison was just because Sonic 06 is such a hated game, which he thinks is some grave injustice. I know that liking a game is all subjective, but Sonic 06, even if you like it, you have to admit it does have a lot of faults. But the big thing is that I really want to make about this video, even if Sonic 06 was in a hypothetical situation supposed to be Sonic Adventure 3, that does still not save it from being a bad game. Just because the tile changed doesn't mean the game did. It still would suck. Overall, SuperSonAmyFan's belief is just stupid, and to me it just seems a way to try and defend Sonic 06 from all the hate that it's received and the criticism it justly deserves. And the arrogant attitude he had plus the whole, if you don't agree with me, you're stupid bit at the end just makes him look more of an idiot. But again, this is the SonicTards fans. But hopefully he's not as bad as some of the other Sonic fans where he proudly proclaims his autism and is also obsessed with My Little Pony. Oh, hell no! Okay, fuck this guy. I'm ending this video right here. So until next time, this is MrSirRaven saying bless and chop 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 chop.